Beast of England, beast of Ireland, beast of every land and clime, hearken to my joyful tidings of the golden future time.
Animal Farm describes all the events that occur in a farm leading up to total dictatorship. The animals of the manor farm protest against the fiendish treatment of their master after being incentivized by a venerable pig called the Old Major. Shortly after Old Major dies, young pigs called Napoleon and Snowball lead the rebellion. Napoleon accuses Snowball of different felonies and exiles him. Napoleon's supremacy waxes and his word becomes the ultimate. He upsets the animals with his authoritarian rule, and he changes the initial motto of the farm from all animals are equal to all animals are equal but some are more equal than others. He allies with humans for his own benefit. At the end, it is written that the animals can no longer distinguish between humans and pigs. George Orwell, Eric Arthur Blair, one of the 50 greatest writers since 1945, did not want to produce a work of art. Rather wrote because there was some lie he wanted to expose, some fact he wanted to draw attention to, and his initial concern was to get a hearing. He started his writing career with book reviews before authoring classics like 1984 and Animal Farm. Resources say that George Orwell saw people suffer in Spanish Civil War, a duel between fascism and democracy. He saw his near and dear ones tormented to the point of death. This is what influenced his opposition to totalitarianism and communism. And this is what inspired him to write Animal Farm. Many publishers did not want to publish this allegorical novella because of this controversial subject of that time. In 1944, he almost lost his manuscript when his London home was bombed by the Germans. Lives of the characters of this book run parallel to the contributors of Russian Revolution. Old Major, an aged revered pig, is an allegorical combination of both Karl Marx and Lenin. He is the one who makes the animals stand up for what they want. But George Orwell ironically hints that he also wouldn't have been corrupt-free, as he gets up onto a higher platform while speaking to the animals, indicating his superiority. Snowball, the pig who is exiled by Napoleon, was a bit liberal than Napoleon was, but Orwell again ironically hints at his future corrupt attitude when he delineates Snowball stealing apples and milk. His life runs parallel to that of Trotsky. Through a wise old donkey called Benjamin, Orwell conveys that life goes on as bad it is now, and the world would exist in the same condition whether it be fascists, communists, socialists or capitalists in rule, because everyone come to the same point where they are going to deceive each other, and especially the downtrodden classes, for their own benefit. Squealer, a fat white porker, misuses language to vindicate Napoleon's doing. He teaches uneducated animals how 2 legs are bad and 4 legs are good. And he also uses unnecessary vocabulary to perplex the animals. So his position is similar to that of Vyacheslav Molotov, an old Bolshevik. And the hard-working and faithful working class are exploited through generations. This is what has been depicted through the character of Boxer, a faithful, hard-working cart horse. He believes that everything can be solved through hard work, but at last he is sold to the knacker for Napoleon to buy alcohol. This depiction shows us that we are carted off by the superiors after their selfish usage. An article describes that Orwell not only portrayed the conditions of working classes through animals but also the plight of animals. The animals of the manor farm hate their master so much that they remove even the last trace of his hated reign. In a sense, how we treat animals and how oppressors treated the oppressed is just the same. This book is not only about the Russian Revolution, it is about any political conditions where terrors and totalitarianism exist. Uh, in that sense, this book was far ahead than its time. It is relevant to the society until the existence of life. Um, so let us hope that every hour of 2021 would be filled with joy, kindness, and blessings. And let us hope for a society where there would be no fears, atrocities, and crimes. Um, Let us wish for a world where our Heavenly Father would want to come back and live with us.
Wings shall vanish from our noses, and the harness from our back. Bit and spur shall rust forever, cool whips no more shall crack. Riches more than mine can picture, wheat and barley, oats and hay. Clover beans and mango wurzels shall be ours upon that day.